want to know what's wrong with your life? Everything that's wrong with your life can be blamed on 3 little letters. OSR. That's right. You don't have to take responsibility for what's wrong with your life right now or what's wrong with your gaming community. You can just blame the OSR. The OSR is responsible for everything that is wrong in your life and everything that's wrong in your gaming life right now. Mind you, we still have no tentative definition of what the OSR is or who the OSR is, because apparently the OSR is an actual person and not a concept. Apparently there's not 7,000 different OSR games scattered across the world dating all the way back to the early 80s and millions of different people who play OSR style. No, the OSR is a single entity that is responsible for everything that's wrong with your life, because every day I am seeing these people coming up, these men, these women who have been in the gaming industry for like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and blaming everything that's wrong on the OSR. And I'm not the first to say the OSR is perfect. No, the OSR does have a lot of horrible, awful individuals in it. It also has a bunch of wonderful, amazing individuals in it. You know why? Because the OSR is a group of millions of individuals. It's not one person. And if you're blaming the OSR, you're just looking for an excuse to not accept the responsibility that you need to step up and make your life better and your gaming better. Instead, you're just blaming the OSR. And the worst thing is these people are hypocrites. I think that's the worst, is they post these videos every day, how much they hate the OSR, how horrible the OSR, how horrible people like me are. You know, they call me racist, sexist, ungodly heathen is my new favorite one, homophobic. I'm a bully. I'm a thief. I eat babies. I love zombies, and I go around kicking baby kittens because I'm OSR. The OSR is all one single entity. It's not a group. And they come here and they say, "Oh, the OSR did this. The OSR did this. The OSR said this. The OSR is causing all this trouble. The OSR is responsible for why I've got less than 1,000 subs. The OSR is the reason why my product isn't selling. The OSR did this to me, did this, and this." But then here's where the hypocrisy comes. I don't do that. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to call the OSR names, and I'm going to call people names, and I'm going to use horrible, defamatory, vile accusations. I'm going to call people liars. I'm going to slander people. But I'm not like the OSR. I would never, ever say horrible, awful things about people like the way they do. But I'm going to say horrible, awful things about the OSR. And this blanket blame just affects, if you claim in any way, shape, or form any connection to the OSR, you are automatically guilty in these people's minds. It is your fault, OSR, that these individuals cannot succeed in life, cannot succeed in gaming, cannot succeed in the world. They're just sitting there every day blaming the OSR, blaming me, blaming the people in the OSR, blaming anybody who's played any game other than the game. Because remember, other than the game they're playing now, you fall under this OSR blanket. The OSR is one single solitary entity, and it is responsible for everything that's wrong. But it's okay for them to say horrible things about the OSR. But it's not okay for the OSR to say horrible things about each other or about them. Oh, the OSR did this to me, so in return, I'm going to do the exact same thing to the OSR. But I'm not causing trouble. But you, dudette, human being, you are, okay? It is a simple matter of science. This doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's not all the OSR. It can't be the OSR. Thousands and thousands of people across the world did not uniformly all get together and hold a secret conference where they all agreed as one that they are going to devote their YouTube time to picking on you. Okay? That never happened. Okay? You can't even define what the OSR is. You literally just basically, I, Steve, play 5e. Anybody who doesn't play 5e is the OSR, and there are all horrible people. I, Susan, play Powered by the Apocalypse. Anybody who doesn't play Powered by the Apocalypse is in the OSR. They're a horrible human being. I, Jethro, play Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Anybody who doesn't play Advanced Dungeons & Dragons is in the OSR, and they're horrible, awful people. Anybody who doesn't play the game I play the way I play it is a horrible, awful person. They're all part of the OSR. They all make up this one entity, and they have all devoted their entire waking life to picking on me. And then they make these videos about how we spend our entire day picking on them. And then they make horrible accusations, ungodly heathen, racist, sexist, homophobic, you name it. If it's awful, if these people can attach a name to it, they will call the OSR that. But then they will say, I'm not causing drama. I'm not trying to make people look bad. I'm not insulting anybody. I'm sweet and innocent. I'm the victim here. I did nothing wrong. I never called them names. They called me names. I'm sorry, Veruca. You're calling us names. You are causing drama in your stupid attempt to not cause trauma. You don't want attention, but all you do every day is post these multiple videos and Twitter posts and Reddit posts about causing attention. Look at me. Look what the OSR did to me. I am living in a cardboard box. It's the OSR's fault my wife left me. The OSR is nothing but a bunch of baby-eating, zombie-loving, kitten-kicking assholes who have nothing to better do with their lives than pick on me. So I'm going to devote 37 videos a day telling you how horrible the OSR is. But I'm not like them. Oh, no. Because I played 5th edition, and therefore, I'm perfect. This hypocrisy, It's bad enough that the OSR is attacking each other. It's bad enough that there's people out there that are doing this. It's bad enough that we can't just stop, If your life is in a bad place, Veruca, Scotty, whatever, it's not the OSR's fault. The OSR didn't single you out. The OSR is not a single entity. It is not responsible for the problems that are affecting you. The only person that's responsible for the situation that you are in is you. You have to accept at least 50% of the blame. And then you have to decide to do whatever you need to do to change that. Why don't you take 1% of the energy you invest every day in attacking the OSR, and attacking me, and attacking people, and take that energy, that 1%, and invest it in yourself. Write a game, read a book, go for a walk, get a job. If you have a job, ask for a promotion. If you don't have a job, get a job. Get a different job. Move. Paint your house. Do something productive that will make you feel good. And when you feel good about yourself, then you'll look at these supposed attacks that the OSR is making against you and go, I don't care. And not make a video about it. Make a video about what you made for dinner. Make a video instead about crocheting. Make a video about your cat. Show us a picture you drew. Take that time and energy that you are investing in calling out the OSR for all the things you say that the OSR did to you, and instead do something else with it. Do what I do. Make fun of it. Review dice. Talk about soda. Go to the library. See a movie. Do something so you feel good about yourself. And then, for some reason, if the secret cabal of OSR, all hundreds, thousands of us, all do decide to get together in one place, and all do decide to agree on one thing, and we all do decide to agree the one thing is we're going to pick on Veruca, you can then go, I don't care. Thanks for the free press. You should be flattered if they are, in fact, talking about you. You should be like, hey, these guys are talking about me. Thanks for the free press. And move on. Move the fuck on, dude. Now, I'm not just pointing out one people, because we know there's several people that do this from all the scenes. And let's face it, hypocrite calling a hypocrite. I know I do some finger blaming. I try not to, but I'm not perfect. I get upset. I'm sensitive. I don't like it when people call me names. I'm literally doing the thing that I want you to stop doing. I'm literally making a video complaining about the people who complain about the people who complain. So I'm a hypocrite too, because I'm doing the exact scene. What I should just do is go, hey, thanks for the free press. So in closing, all of you out there, if you want to talk shit about me, feel free to go ahead. Just remember to use my name. because it's free press. And I will gladly say thank you, Veruca, for the free press. And I'm not going to get upset about it. I do not blame the OSR because things in my life aren't 100% the way I want them to be. I don't blame you, but I want you to stop. If you're so angry about the OSR blame cycle, don't be a part of it. Just stop talking about the OSR. That is the best way to end this cycle of ugliness that you claim you're part of. Stop it. Stop it. Just talk about something else, or don't talk about anything at all. Take a week break from YouTube. Stop it. Because at the end of the day, you are poking a beehive over a silly game about elves with sticks. That is all it has ever been. That is all it will ever be. It will never, ever, ever be as important as you make it up in your mind. It is a silly, stupid game about elves with sticks, and anybody who says otherwise is trying to sell you something.